obviously anybody coming to work here in the UK, the first thing that goes down that's important is they have to speak a reasonable amount of English, or at least want to improve their English and be prepared to put a good effort in that direction. This business is an environmental technology, chemical engineering business, so if they have a background in chemical engineering, chemistry, mechanical engineering and allied areas and subjects, that helps, and that's one of the qualifying conditions to come and work in this business. And then I think the winning condition to get a job is a willingness to fit in an SME, a small business. We're quite a small business, especially in this office. It's a flexible type operation. Everybody mucks in. If you need to make the tea or something, that helps. If you don't want to do that, well, you're in the wrong business. With an SME, you want a big company. But it's a friendly atmosphere, and friendly, willing people are always good news for us. Well, during an interview, I think a relaxed persona helps enormously. I don't want people to come in het up and worrying. We're very relaxed here. You can see a sort of dress down Friday, or whatever it used to be called, is kind of every day here when we're in the office. Not when we meet clients, but certainly when we're here, there's no point dressing to the nines. So I'm looking for somebody who's easygoing and really just wants to come and learn. I don't necessarily need somebody who's going to come and teach us everything. So a relaxed person and somebody who's not going to feel intimidated, and I don't think they would here anyway. Right, well, there are rules and regs, I suppose, for interviews, but we're pretty laid back here, so nobody's going to be too draconian about people having so-called slip-ups in interviews. We're not testing them in any way, shape or form. However, I think in an interview, and I've probably done this myself when I was a young man, being a little bit arrogant doesn't help. I had an interview for, I think it was Shell, many years ago when I was, I can't remember, probably about 20, 21, and I don't think it went down well when I tried to tell them I knew more about things than they did, and consequently didn't get the job. So that's the big key. Just come to learn and be relaxed. Well, I think one of the stories that I remember, certainly when I was a young chap after university, we're trying to get a job for Rio Tinto Zinc, and Rio Tinto Zinc invited us to the Kensington Close Hotel in Kensington, London, and we had a wonderful dinner. The first afternoon we arrived, great dinner, and at about 10 o'clock they announced that we'd be all being interviewed at 8 o'clock onwards in the morning at different times, and yet the interviews would be first a sort of 10-15 minute session, and then we'd be actually asked to speak and give a presentation in front of the whole group. And of course you go to bed after a few drinks at 10 at night, or not 10, probably near 11, and you're thinking, what the hell am I going to say? Well, I gave a very tepid speech about some stuff I was doing at university, and frankly I don't think it didn't go down well. But I always remember the best technique for the speech and the interview. There was a guy there, skinny sort of guy, and he did this wonderful takeoff of Margaret Thatcher, put on her voice and everything, and I'm absolutely convinced he got the job. So you don't get the job on the basis of your technical knowledge, even in a technical job. You get the job on the basis of showing your character, and that you can bring more to that job, and that's what they're looking for.